10 Most Impressive Mega Projects in Ethiopia. Ethiopia has proven to be a fertile land for the construction business. Investment in infrastructure projects have grown significantly in the past few years, with projects worth billions of dollars underway across the country. The government commitment into infrastructure development and a large inflow of foreign direct investment have been the largest contributors to Ethiopia's construction industry recent success. Investment in infrastructure has a central role in the country's development agenda, as it is critical for supporting economic growth and poverty reduction, enhancing private sector activities by lowering the cost of production and opening new markets, hence creating new job opportunities, while the government infrastructure investment in power generation, water, sanitation, communication and housing infrastructure is expected to improve the social well-being of Ethiopia residents. In this video, we are going to look at the 10 most impressive mega projects in Ethiopia. Please do not forget to like and sharing this video with your friends and family. Number 10, Mesob Tower. Mesob Tower is a proposed 70-floor mixed-use development located on Mozambique Street, Kirkos sub-city in the country's capital Addis Ababa, which is expected to also serve as a tourist attraction. This project will contribute for the development and enhancement of Ethiopian market communication, hotel and tourism industry expansion, and boost cultural exchange. This building is expected to cost Ethiopia about $600 million. According to the architect, the design of Mesob Tower is unique and reflects Ethiopia's culture. The public-private partnership development upon completion will contribute to inflow of tourists and will also enhance the positive image of the country. The primary economic activity alone could not shoulder the rising population, which at the moment is over 100 million people, thus it is essential to engage in lucrative businesses like hotels and tourism and diversify the sources of foreign currency earning. To achieve this, it is imperative that the effort to making the country a preferred tourist destination is successful. Number 9, Addis Ababa Grand Library. In 2019, Ethiopia unveiled its plan for the construction of a new mega library. The Aya City Library is located in the Parliament building on a 38,687 square meters land, 3 kilometers, 1.8 miles, from the city center. The library has separate sections for adults and kids, 3 meeting halls, theaters, a parking lot, and of course, thousands of literature in all sort of fields. The library has the capacity to hold 3,500 people at a time, and is set to solve the great need for libraries in the city and related resources. At the inaugural event, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed described the facility as a key to unlock immense resources of Ethiopia. As one of the 18 countries in the world and the only nation in Africa to have its own alphabet, the Prime Minister stressed the need for Ethiopians to explore knowledge and wisdom contained in its ancient manuscripts. Number 8, Addis Ababa Urban Parks Projects. Ethiopia seeks to transform Africa's political capital Addis Ababa into a top tourist destination while enhancing the well-being of city dwellers. The beautifying project was initiated by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, and it involves the development and revamping of 3 urban parks which are Sheger Park, Entoto Natural Park, and Unity Park. Sheger Park project seeks to renovate the city of 5 million people, with clean waterways, flower belts, amphitheaters, water dance light fountains, open spaces and stops, bikeways, walkways along the riverside and transforming Addis Ababa into a greener, cleaner, resilient, and happier city. On the other hand, Entoto Natural Park comprises of various indoor and outdoor facilities including a library, sports centers, entertainment, restaurants and coffee shops, an artificial lake and fountains, walkways, bike, scooter, and cart routes. Most of these facilities are being constructed using local materials, blending in beautifully with the natural environment. In addition to this, the park will also have a paintball arena, outdoor archery, a horse riding ranch for both adults and children, and a large outdoor amphitheater that will be used for concerts, theaters, and live music. And last but not least, the Unity Park. Unity Park, located within the National Palace of Ethiopia, the park embodies generational legacy of Ethiopians. Unity Park has a banquet hall, a throne hall where Ethiopia's monarchs met to discuss local issues and make important decisions, a palace complex, and a zoo. The projects aim at making the city a top tourist destination and enhancing the well-being of city dwellers by mitigating river flooding through the creation of public spaces and parks, bicycle paths and walkways along the riverside. At the official launch of the project, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed remarked that the project is part of the comprehensive works that the government is undertaking to foster tourism and beautify the capital. The projects are going to cost Ethiopia over $1 billion. Number 7. Addis Tomorrow Special Economic Zone. Addis Tomorrow Special Economic Zone is committed to building a model for Ethiopia's future urban development based on Ethiopia, radiating Africa and serving the world, matching its position as the political center of Africa. The planning and design of the special zone, the intelligence and security of the zone, the professional service and the high-quality experience closely cooperate. The $3 billion project will provide new impetus for the economic development of Addis Ababa, driving it to become a new economic center and development model for Africa, and make it the future of Ethiopia and Africa. Number 6. Fairfax Oil Refinery Project. Located in the Ethiopian eastern town of Awash, about 220 kilometers 136 miles from the capital Addis Ababa, the refinery has the capacity to process 120,000 barrels, more than 6 million metric tons of crude oil per day. The refinery total cost is $4 billion, and it is expected to serve Ethiopia and the rest of East Africa, boosting the confidence of Ethiopia's energy security program. Number 5. Koisha Hydroelectric Dam. The Koisha Hydropower Project is a 2.16 gigawatts hydroelectric facility under construction. The project involves the construction of hydroelectric facilities built on the Omo River, comprising of Jebe 1 producing 200 megawatts, the Jebe 2 producing 420 megawatts, and Jebe 3, 1,870 megawatts, power stations. The construction of the dam will involve building of a 180 meters high, roller compacted concrete, RCC, gravity dam, and a 250 meters long, 41 meters wide, and 60 meters high surface powerhouse equipped with 8 Francis turbine units of 270 megawatts rated capacity each. The RCC gravity dam with a crest length of 990 meters will create a reservoir capacity of 9 billion cubic meters, BCM. The project also features a 330 meters long and 42 meters high cofferdam. State-owned public utility enterprise Ethiopian Electric Power, EEP, is developing the project with an estimated investment of approximately $2.8 billion. In 2016, an Italian credit agency gave the Ethiopian government $1.6 billion to help financing of the project, and the civil construction works began in the same year. Number 4. La Guerre Project. La Guerre, a master-planned community by Eagle Hills, is located in the heart of Addis Ababa, in the historical setting of the La Guerre train station. Celebrating the heritage of the city, the revitalization of the land, with its rich historical context. It will further energize the economy while also bringing back to life a hub that stays fresh in the memory of people. La Guerre will be effortlessly accessed from the Addis Bole International Airport in addition to a metro line along its northern border. One of the largest of its kind integrated lifestyle communities in Ethiopia. Laguerre features more than 4,000 residences set in an area of over 360,000 square meters. Adding to the lifestyle choice of residents and catalyzing the economy are commercial, hospitality, retail and leisure attractions, all set in a gated community around a green park. Number 3, Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway Modernization Project. The first cross-border electrified railway in Africa. Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway Line is a 753 kilometers, 467 miles, electrified single-track standard gauge line between Ethiopia's capital Addis Ababa and the port of Djibouti. The SGR Railway has 45 train stations, and runs parallel to the old abandoned 1-meter gauge railway, which was built more than 100 years ago. As a landlocked country, the line serves as the main transport corridor for Ethiopia to its gateway port of Djibouti, which handles over 90% of Ethiopia's international trade. The line runs from Addis Ababa through the two large Ethiopian cities of Adama and Dire Dawa, and links industrial parks and dry ports. The project is being constructed by Chinese state-owned companies, CREC and CCECC, and comes at a cost of $5.1 billion. The governments of Ethiopia and Djibouti altogether finance 30% of the project and currently own the railway assets. The other 70% of the project cost is being financed through concessional loans from China's Exim Bank, the China Development Bank, and the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. Number 2, Bole International Airport Modification Project. The Bole International Airport Expansion Project in Ethiopia seeks to transform Africa's second most populous nation into the largest aviation hub in Africa. The airport, which will cover an area of 35 square kilometers 21 square miles, will be built in Bishoftu, a town 39 kilometers 24 miles southeast of the country's capital, Addis Ababa, and have the capacity to handle 100 million passengers a year. This is according to Ethiopia news agency, quoted Ethiopian Airlines CEO, Twilda Gebra Mariam, saying, "Bole Airport is not going to accommodate us. We have a beautiful expansion project. The airport looks very beautiful and very large, but with the way that we are growing, in about 3 or 4 years we are going to be full." The CEO added. At the moment, Bole International Airport in Addis Ababa has a passenger capacity of about 19 million passengers annually. The project comes at a cost of approximately $5 billion. Number 1, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. It is the largest dam, currently under construction in Ethiopia. Located on the Blue Nile about 15 kilometers, 9 miles, east of the border with Sudan. At 6.45 gigawatts, the dam will be the largest hydroelectric power plant in Africa when completed, as well as the 7th largest in the world. On July 2020, first filling of the dam was done, and the second filling of the dam was done in July 2021, during Ethiopia's raining season. Primary purpose of the dam is electricity production to relieve Ethiopia's acute energy shortage and for electricity export to neighboring countries, and it is also going to serve as a tourist attraction. That's all that we have for today. Please do not forget to like, sharing this video, and to subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos about Africa.